is Melanie Parrish, and I just wrote a book about my journey with PTSD. When I was a senior in college, I had a bad car accident, and I had a traumatic brain injury, among other injuries. And then I had a traumatic event happen 20 years later, and my book is about how the two collided and intertwined. And so I just wanted to share something with you that I wrote. It's not that bad. It's not that deep and dark, but some of it gets pretty raw in the book. And the way the book works is that I have a quote, then I have a journal entry from my personal journal, and then a chapter about what I was thinking, what I was feeling. So the quote is, "There I was, cold, isolate, and desperate for something I knew I couldn't have, a solution, a remedy, anything. I hated it, alone and confused was the last place I wanted to be, but somehow I knew I deserved this." And it's by Brian Krantz, and the book is A Constant Suicide. My journal entry: I'm grasping at straws, desperately trying to stay afloat. I am going this way and going that, hands up, sinking down. Now, what's left for me? I am a shell of a person. I can't do my job. I can't take care of myself. I feel like such a failure. I am wasting precious time that I have been given. I am thinking of what emotions I'm feeling, but I'm not sure what they are. Maybe it is anger, maybe it is guilt, maybe it is shame. I just don't know. I'm looking at this emotion wheel and trying to decide what I'm feeling. And here it goes. Inferior, exposed, out of control, powerless, vulnerable, destroyed, frantic, inadequate, weak, small, outraged, betrayed, resentful, pressured, joyful, assured, daring, hopeful, exhausted. I am going to lay down now. And this part is slipping away and grasping at everything. It's just a little page or two. I hated people telling me that I was doing good or that I was so wise. It angered me so much, and I did not want to hear it at all. Maybe I didn't want to hear it because I knew that it wasn't true. And it was being dismissive of me and what I was going through. Maybe I didn't want to hear it because I didn't believe it. I absolutely hated hearing anything even remotely positive about myself. How could it be? Something good about me? Are you sure? In my mind, I was just a waste of space. Smile and nod and say thank you. That was my reaction, though. Something I was taught long ago to do. In one ear, out the other. Don't focus on it and breathe. So many misplaced anger there was there, along with every other emotion screaming at me that I was worthless, I was helpless, I was to blame, and I should die. People told me I was so brave, but I didn't feel brave, and I sure didn't want people to think something that wasn't true. How could I be brave when I lived in terror about everything, one moment or another, all the time? How could I be brave when I couldn't even do the simplest of things? I also kept feeling that I was less than nothing because I was so afraid. I felt that I was unbelievably apprehensive and that this was a repulsive quality that I should own up to. I was disgusted with myself, and this fear was taking over everything around me. I also looked over my shoulder for something. I'm not sure what. I doubted everything and everyone. I was worthless and insignificant. In my mind, I was such a coward. But now I can offer the flip side to all this chaos. What if facing the fear was braver than having no fear at all? And what if acknowledging the fear and confronting it head on was the bravest thing I would ever do in my life?
It takes real bravery to share your own